Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of Long Live the Queen. Last time, we dealt with Brioni. Kind of. I mean, we invited her to the castle, we hung out a little bit, her mom came to get her, and then we made her parents get a divorce. Kind of. It was kind of my fault, I guess, but also, I feel like maybe it worked out for the best. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe she'll be okay now. In this one, we're gonna have a tournament. But before we have a tournament, we gotta go to class. We are gonna do... Actually, I think the same thing. We're gonna do some horses. Yes, we're done. And actually, this is the last week that matters. After this, we can study whatever we want. So, hooray for me. Perfect. Alright, so now we've maxed out horses, but that's fine. Okay. Nobles and commoners are competing. They'll be pleased if we participate. We are gonna do the mounted parade because we've been spending so much time with horses. It really would be a waste. You chose to lead the parade mounted on a brilliant white horse. You do, of course, know how to ride, and it's not difficult to follow a well-marked procession. All the winners are announced. Perfect, awesome. Oh, after the tournament, you receive a report on the poisoned chocolates. The merchant house named on the card is fictitious. No such trader is registered. However, the chocolates themselves arrive in a shipment from a trusted supplier, one whose goods are only subject to the occasional sampling checks. Surely someone in palace security should have been paying more attention. We are gonna wait for more information still. Need to find my real enemy. So, we'll wait on that. And we can start doing whatever we want, so let's go to court. And I think we're yielding now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start doing things that we get bonuses to. Royal demeanor, history, and faith. We haven't done any royal demeanor, at all, so let's do that. Let's start studying some composure, because people are trying to kill us. And, that could be important, right? Guess what? Time for war! Oh, wait, we have to rendezvous with our agent first. Quiet chat, further down in Merva. And, yes, I know. It's our Aunt Lucille, the Countess of Nyx. What? Can't be certain even if she wrote the card, but I'd be careful. My Uncle Laurent, her husband. So we're gonna send her. And Dad wants to talk to me. It's time for war. God, I hate that all this is happening at the same time. It's cool. Alright, cool. We are going to recruit soldiers. Hopefully we'll have a bit of a better number since we did it earlier. We'll see if that actually comes into play at all. We are not gonna go. We're gonna stay. It's too much to do here. Alright, and we're gonna do anything. Let's just go. Alright, now we've changed mood again. We're afraid again, which means we get a bonus to agility and faith. I'm gonna let's do some flexibility. That's our lowest in agility, so we might as well. It really doesn't matter at all at this point, but God, look how good we are. We're so flexible now. Alright, cool, danger. Outnumber you slightly at this point, because before it was they have so many more soldiers than you, and now they don't. Eventual outcome, well, we still didn't do it. It's cool. Oh no. They're coming. We'll figure it out. It's fine. We got this. It's okay. Mom, help. She's not gonna help. It's okay. We're still pretty afraid, unfortunately. So, let's switch. Let's do some faith. Let's study meditation. We're gonna need some zen at this point. Well, they come. Alright, here they come. Guess who it is? It's the king. The handsome man decked in jewels. Byakuya is here. King consort he should be, if he's even that much. He's a common musician who married his way onto the throne. But we don't have any magic, so we have no idea who he is. Oh wow, we would have failed that if we hadn't gotten the court manners. Phew. I don't know if we've ever failed that check. Alright, he wants to fight me. Jokes, because I'm not a Lumen. What are we gonna do? Go and find your crystal. What's the point? Alright. He was a musician once before he married his way into power. Can I use that? We're not gonna do that this time because we're not that good. So we are just gonna accept. Then I must. Oh, no, Dad. Dad's gonna do this. Hopefully, maybe he won't die this time. Dad? Daddy? Alright, and then we have to do this. I don't know if anything different is gonna happen this time? Then, oh wait, this is different. Then the invader clasps his hands together and chants. Fiery red lights cluster over his fingertips and merge together into a pulsing blob before erupting towards your father. And your father closes his eyes and does nothing. The energy impacts his body with a terrible sound, the shriek of rent metal magnified 100 times. It shivers inside your skin, resonating with your bones, dropping you to your knees. And then the energy rebounds from your father, slamming back into its caster, and this time, the sound is indescribable. For a moment, it's hard to breathe. Then, slowly, the king of Shanjia falls, lifeless, to the ground. Followed by your father. Daddy? You rush to his side. Unlike the foreign king, your father is still breathing. It would seem that in this duel, he was the victor. All we can do is talk to our dad. Daddy? There's no answer. Despite the efforts of the palace healers and priestesses, your father has not awakened since the day of the duel. When he faced Togami, he was clutching a small black mirror rimmed with silver. Perhaps it was one of the dangerous magical artifacts he told you about. It might have saved his life. Oh, so because we had that one conversation with him, it changed us completely, and he's, well, not okay, but unless he awakens to tell you more, you have no way to know. I'm sorry. Oh, God. We're extremely afraid at this point. Let's see, what should we do with our life right now? I guess reflexes is our lowest, so we might as well do that. I'm just gonna keep doing whatever's lowest that we can get a bonus to. Oh, God. Well, at least he's alive, but, like, is he gonna wake up? Oh, shit, sorry. Well, I messed that up. That's okay. Once your father defeated the king of Shanjia in a duel, the invasion was meant to be over. In practice, it's, not quite so easy to expel a foreign army from your lands, particularly when their leadership is falling apart. Yeah, the soldiers are still here, whatever. When Togami died, he left behind a crystal, a mauve lumen crystal with glimmers of blue where it catches the light instead of red, I think was what it was before. Such a pretty bauble from such an ugly event. Since Nova won the duel, the crystal is now your rightful prize, but you have no idea what to do with it. For now, you lock it away in the royal treasury. Your musician agent has returned from a mission to Merva. Great. I have a great deal of news to report. Everything we suspected was true and worse. Were you aware that your Aunt Lucille is a Lumen? She what? I found her journals. They were in code, of course, but no match for my talents. Your aunt intends to take over Loma? I read Lumen and Nova together. Nova and rule as an unstoppable mother-daughter Lumen team. Charlotte is a Lumen? No, your aunt intends to give her your power and your crown. Aww. Where are the journals? I want to see them. If I had taken them, she would know her secret was exposed. Then there's no proof? Proof is a thing that rarely exists, Your Highness. There's always doubt. If this is true, then she has to be stopped at once, whatever the cost. If it's not true, I would be attacking my own best support, my family. There may be a way to at least test whether this agent is telling the truth. We're going to ask about Charlotte's powers. These journals, did they say anything about what magic Aunt Lucille was trying to train Charlotte in? Well, it sounded like she already has some kind of healing power, but that can't be right. No, it's true. Thank you for your services. Go now. I will deal with this. You will now have to decide what to do about the Mervyn Serpent's Nest. Was Uncle Laurent involved in this, or was it all Lucille? And Charlotte, how much did she know? Alright, we have to choose what to do. There's a large, variance of options here. We're gonna execute everyone. That's the only way to be totally safe. With a heavy heart, you sign the orders. It's the only way. We have to do it. Mom! You may be seeing a lot of family soon in the afterlife. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Now what are we? We're afraid. Well, we still are afraid. Oh, never mind. We were afraid before. Just kidding. Our lowest is meditation, so I'm gonna do one flexibility and one meditation. Let's just get us up to 100 in as many things as possible. We need to be well-rounded. I feel like this is gonna have consequences. Great. Oh, never mind. Well, whoops. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but, I mean, it doesn't matter, so... No party for you all. Let's go hunting. Alright, we are a different mood now. We are depressed. Awesome. Expression and animal handling. Well, there's only one thing to do, really. Dogs. We're gonna go play with the dogs after we executed our entire frickin' family. Except our dad, who, wow, we have no family left. If my dad doesn't wake up. Alright, cool. Whatever. Decoration, who cares? My marriage. Talarist is Banyan. Linley from Kigal, who danced with the gala. He's only 2 years older than you and a nice fellow. He's not the official heir to Kigal. His father has so far refused to name one, waiting to see which of his children is most talented and dedicated to the... Look, okay, I learned how to pronounce this word. It hasn't come up again since I learned, I don't think. But it is, duchy. Not duchy. Who knew? Not me. But whether he inherits it or not, he will at least have strong ties to that region. Then there's Kavan. Although he's only an earl, his family connections could make him politically useful. However, considering the family secret Brioni shared with you, could he even be a proper husband? Then there's Ignatius, whom you appointed Duke of Ursul. Now that he's divorced the Duchess of Mead, he's once more available for marital alliances. However, Brioni would have a complete meltdown at the thought of you marrying her father. Then there's Adair. 2 or 3 minor earls, marry a commoner. So, the guide says, no new epilogue pains or marriage here, but Kavan's text is just, I don't even know what to say. So, we're totally gonna do it. We're gonna snipe him. It's fine. Let's go play some sports. Cool. You know what? It's our last week. Dogs it is. I don't even care. It's gonna get me to max, I don't care. Dogs. And we're done. Let's see what happens. I mean, this is gonna be awkward. Cause... Yay, we're crowned after... Oh god, I don't know if this is good. Cool, cool, cool. Give me homage. Give me your loyalty. Who's gonna rule Mervyn now? I guess we'll find out. After the coronation and a private ceremony with the High Priestess, Elodie was offered her mother's Lumen crystal. She refused to accept it. For the first time in centuries, magic would have no hold on the throne of Nova. Jocelyn never properly recovered from his encounter with the King of Shangia. He did awaken a week after the coronation, but his mind and memory were badly damaged. He was no longer fit to govern his duchy without aid, much less explain the mysterious events of the duel. Still, he recognized his daughter and was pleased to see her wearing the crown. Aww, Dad. Elodie feared that predatory women might take advantage of her father's weakness, but Jocelyn showed no interest in remarrying. His mind lingered in the past, not the future. He did, however, acknowledge and adopt the previously unknown natural son as the next heir to the Duchy of Caloris. Damn it! Duchy! Considering her father's state of mind, Elodie could never be sure whether this young man was truly her half-brother. With the danger of a rogue Lumen weighing on their minds, the squad sent to deal with Lucio, Countess of Nyx, opted to strike quickly and without warning, aiming to eliminate her before she could bring her powers to bear. Kill on sight. The massacre was bloody but brief. The entire Mervyn ducal family, plus a number of guards and servants who happened to be in the way, were wiped out, young children included. With no heirs remaining, control of Merva reverted directly to the crown, as it had been before Elodie's mother granted it to her brother. While this was easily accepted by the Novan nobility, the common folk of Merva were not so agreeable. A minor rebellion was soon underway, in which administrative paperwork and tax revenue were constantly misplaced, and accidents befell any official who tried to investigate. Merva was a small province with few resources and a small population. It hardly seemed worth the effort of sending the royal army in to keep order. A balance slowly developed in which the rest of Nova pretended Merva didn't exist and vice versa, and the Mervans liked it that way. Yep, okay, the Lumens are still doing that. Black magic, yeah, this is what happened last time. Relation with Shanjia, yeah, okay, she's mad that no signs of war. Elodie cautiously broached the subject of marriage to Kavan, the Earl of Io, indicating she was aware of his circumstances, but that they should not be allowed to continue. Brioni thought the whole thing was a terrible idea, but agreed to help convince her uncle to leave his sister's house. And on his wedding day, Kavan spoke as little as possible, even to his new wife. She went to bed that night alone. It took months for him to talk openly about his past. The seduction by his stepfather, the relationship it developed into, the terrible night when his little brother Thaddeus saw what he should not have seen, and then his mother's horrified rejection. Eris divorced her husband Jael at once, ordering him to stay away from Kavan. When he didn't, she had him killed. Was it any wonder that Kavan had deep problems with family, love, and trust? Holy hell! Once he finally gave his full loyalty to Elodie, Kavan's devotion could not be shaken or challenged. Indeed, he would react violently at any threat to her safety and swore that should anything happen to her, he would not live without her. Yikes! The social calendar throughout Elodie's reign was packed with games and galas, dances, and competitions, not just for entertainment, but also to keep her rivals on their toes. And thus, I don't know what that one is. I don't know what our highest was there. The social calendar. Maybe it's dance? Because I did have to have a lot of dance, but whatever. We did it! Oh god, that was a lot. There was a lot happening there at the end of that one. Oh boy, but we did it. We have a very devoted husband, literally basically no family left, and it's cool. We did it. We're queen, whatever. And we're gonna start our second to last run. This is the last run that will have new achievements and new epilogue panes. So that's cool. We're gonna have one more run after this, which is just for fun, but this run is called the Crazy Cat Lady Run, where we are blessed by the favor of cats, and we turn Brioni into a magical girl, which is something that I theorized about, I think, last episode, but because Juliana's her mom. So we can turn her into a magical girl, and we are going to do that in the next one. I'll see you then. Bye!